Hey folks, this is Kalani. One of the most important new features in patch 10.0.7 is the Primordial Stone and the Onyx Annulet ring gearing option. The Onyx Annulet ring is very special in that you can only slot Primordial Stones into it, and the stone's effects make up the entirety of the ring's effectiveness. No secondary or primary stats, no additional gem sockets, it's just for Primordial Stones. These stones are so powerful that the ring should be an upgrade for pretty much everyone in the game, including high-end raiders and Mythic Plus Dungeoneers, so everyone is going to want to get their hands on it and on the best Primordial Stones available to socket into it. The system is a little involved, but I'm going to take you through it step by step. How we get the Onyx Annulet ring, where you can find Primordial Stones, and how to upgrade them to unlock their true potential. So let's go through everything you need to know about the new Primordial Stone system to create the most powerful Onyx Annulet combination you can get your hands on. Now before we jump in, be sure to hit up that like button and subscribe so you never miss another video. First things first, we're going to need that ring. To get the Onyx Annulet ring, you will need to unlock the new Zskera Vaults activity in the Forbidden Reach zone. That's super simple. When you first log in, you'll get a quest called Hidden Legacies. You need to pop up to the top of the Seat of the Aspects and talk to the Drakthea near the edge. They'll show you a cool cinematic, and then you head on over to the Forbidden Reach. So hop on your favourite dragon riding mount and soar on over to the Forbidden Reach towards the north side of the Dragon Isles. When you're here, you need to complete the quests from Scale Commander Viridia until you get the quest Exploring Our Past. All in all, this should only take you about 10 to 20 minutes of gameplay maybe, and this quest opens up the Zskera Vaults. When you get into your first Zskera Vault, clear out the monsters that you find down the stairs, and you should find a little circle on the floor with a quest icon. This is the Onyx Annulet. Pick up the quest and head back outside. I would recommend not opening any Zskera Vault doors just yet. You'll want to save your keys for some important doors in just a moment. So head back outside, hand in the Onyx Annulet quest, and you will get the Onyx Annulet ring. It's as simple as that. You can start socketing your Primordial Stones into the ring and take advantage of your new powers. But there are a few other things you should do to maximize your ring's potential. You should be given a new quest to pick up a jeweler's kit and an anvil from inside the Zskera Vaults, so grab that quest and head back into the Zskera Vaults. The quest items are located inside vaults behind the locked doors, so you need at least 2 keys to get this quest done. 1 key to unlock the door on the lowest floor that leads to the jeweler's kit. It's very easy to see which door the quest items are behind if you walk up to the door and follow the yellow diamond quest icon, so grab the jeweler's kit and then that's that done, but the anvil is always on the 2nd floor, so you'll need to go up 1 level. Each vault has a different kind of method for going upwards in a vault. For the spider vault, which should be the first kind of vault we get, you just need to use the spider's web to climb up to the 2nd floor. The quest item is not on this first platform, not at this first door, so you will need to jump across a few times to get to the right door. If you cannot do that yourself, if you don't have a large jump or a movement ability, the vault door on the same platform as the spider's web always contains a potion on the floor. When you right click it, you'll get an extra action button that lets you jump further, so you can use that if you have no other option. Open the door with the anvil, pick it up, and go hand that quest in. After you turn in the quest, you'll unlock the jeweler's kit and the anvil in the Forbidden Reach hub. The jeweler's kit lets you unsocket Primordial Stones from your Onyx Annulet. Just walk next to it and you'll get an extra action button you can use to pull the stones out, and then the anvil lets you crush Primordial Stones. So if you get a duplicate or a stone you aren't interested in at all, you can use the extra action button here to smash that stone into fragments. Each stone you smash should give you 6 fragments total. These fragments are used to buy more stones or to upgrade your stones. The NPC you handed your Onyx Annulet quest into will sell you families of Primordial Stones based on their element, so you can buy a Firestone or a Frost Stone, so you can target these somewhat. But there is still RNG here because you can get any Firestone or any Frost Stone from these items. Each stone will cost you 10 fragments, so for every 2 stones you destroy or crush, you can buy 1 stone, or I guess gamble for another stone, stone, but the good news here is that if you get a stone you don't want from that gambling, you can just crush it to get 6 fragments back, so you really only lost or wasted 4. This is going to be the main way you can target stones that you actually want, because every other source is simply just RNG. The other use for these fragments is to upgrade your stones. Stones can be upgraded to increase their effectiveness for whatever the stone does. So if a stone deals extra damage, upgrading it will deal more damage. If a stone gives you a shield, upgrading it will give you a bigger shield. Pretty simple stuff. Upgrading a stone also increases its item levels. Stones start at item level 411 and can be upgraded up to item level 424, which will also increase the item level of your Onyx Annulet ring up to 424, which means everyone will have access to an item level 424 ring in this patch. You just need to upgrade your stones enough times. To upgrade a stone, you're going to need unstable elementium. This can be crafted by a jewel crafter. It requires 10 fragments as well as 25 silken gem dust. Unstable elementium is bind on pickup, so you will need to make a crafting order for these. As long as there are enough jewel crafters out there with the recipe, you should be able to get these made via a public work order pretty easily, or if you have a guild jewel crafter or a friend or just happen to know a serious jewel crafter, hopefully they'll be able to get the recipe to cover your upgrade needs as well. If you're curious, the recipe for this upgrade item is dropped from a rare in the Forbidden Reach called Amethyst. This is actually a summoned rare, and to summon it, a jewel crafter will need to craft a crystal tuning fork. The recipe can be bought from a vendor in the Forbidden Reach hub. The fork required for the craft is a random drop from any Forbidden Reach mob, so good luck with that one. When you have a crystal tuning fork, you can interact with this resonant crystal in a cave just above the Morkut village to summon Amethyst, and hopefully you'll get your upgrade recipe. So ultimately, this all comes down to getting as many primordial stones as you can. The more stones you get, the higher chances of getting the ones you actually want and are good for you, but the more stones you get, the more you can crush, so the more fragments you have to play with. You can then use those fragments to either target specific stones at the vendor, or you can use them to upgrade the good stones you already have. So, where can we get as many stones as quickly as possible? The main source of primordial stones is going to be the Zskera vaults. Most doors in the vaults will have a big chest inside which contains a random primordial stone. A lot of the vaults also contain chests with lots of fragments inside too, so almost no matter what, as long as you're opening Zskera vault doors, you should be adding to your collection at a steady pace. To open vault doors, you are going to need vault keys. These come from a variety of sources in the Forbidden Reach zone, but the main sources seem to be rares, treasure chests, and events. If something is marked on your world map, if it has an icon, go do it. Chances are you'll get a Zskera vault key. That's what most of this patch is centered around, earning keys and using them to open vault doors. As a quick note, Zskera vault keys are bind on account, so you can pass them around your characters. You can use this to your advantage in two distinct ways. First, you can send your main's excess keys to any of your alts to help them with their stone collection and speed up their progression, or you can use your alts to send extra keys to your main to very quickly open up a whole bunch of doors and to max out your main's ring as quickly as possible. It's kind of up to you and how you view your alts. Are they just fodder to be used to power up your main, or would you rather progress them as a separate character? The choice is yours. In addition to that, it looks like primordial stones have also been added to event drop tables. This event on the map says it will drop a condensed earth magic item, which is basically the earth vendor item, which will create a random earth primordial stone. So keep an eye out for events like this and make sure you participate in them if you want to get as many stones as possible. The events will also probably drop vault keys, so it's 2 stones with 1 stone. So you're going to want to kill any rare you come across, open any treasure chest you see, keep an eye out for important treasure and storm events, and open up as many doors as you can in the Zskera vaults. You'll get plenty of primordial stones to use, upgrade, or crush. You'll get extra fragments to gamble for more stones or upgrade stones, and you'll probably find all manner of goodies in there as well. Now the last thing I want to mention here, I know there are some classes and specs where the ring and stones don't seem to be doing all well for in data mining and simulations, and in some cases it's not even an upgrade right now, but I think with this being such a large part of the patch and something the dev team seem really focused on, I think they will most likely make sure the ring is an upgrade for everyone like they intended, whether that means adding primary stats or secondary stats onto the ring, or just buffing up the effects until they're worth equipping. I would expect the ring to get buffed until it's worth equipping for everyone. We'll just have to keep an eye out for a blue post if the ring doesn't seem as good as it should be. But that's everything you need to know about the new Primordial Stone system in patch 10.07, where to get the Onyx Annulet ring, how to get Primordial Stones, how to use them, upgrade them, and swap them around, so you should be able to make a pretty powerful Onyx Annulet ring, which should help you out in all of your 10.07 adventures and even into the early days of Season 2 content as well. But that's it for this video. How do you feel about the Primordial Stone system as a whole? Is this a fun new way to help catch up your characters and alts in power level, or do you think it's not going to be worth the effort with it being replaced so soon in Season 2 of Dragonflight? Leave all your thoughts in the comment section below. A big thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and to all of our members here on YouTube. You can see the names floating by on screen. If you'd like to add your name to the end of every video with a special shout out at the start of the next video, you can find links in the description over to Patreon or click the join button just below this video. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss another video. Thanks for watching, folks, good luck and have fun, and as always I will see you next time.